Hey fellow peers, Sofia Static here, and welcome back to another installment of Closeted Anime Geek. This is a series where I discuss, review, and analyze things pertaining to anime. Today I'll be discussing Season 2, Episode 3 and 4 of Komi Can't Communicate. Quick recap. Tadano is the average kid who is helping the popular girl with social anxiety make a total of 100 friends. Start off Episode 3 with a Nakarada and Tadano interaction about how Tadano is supposedly really good at reading minds. She admits that, as her sworn ally, Nakarada wants to know what Komi is thinking. Ren, of course, inserts herself into this situation to find out what Komi's thinking for different bullshit reasons. Tadano makes them casually observe Komi to test and exercise their skills. Both are very biased and wrong on their guesses, and Tadano corrects them. They do a few more of these observation exercises, but it turns into a Komi's affection competition between Ren and Nakarada. Next we continue with the guys' game of dating scenarios from the previous episode. They intend to conclude who each of them would date, including an actual plausible scenario with Komi. To be honest, all the scenarios play into girlfriend fantasy pandering, but Komi's scenario is not as grounded in reality compared to the others. In the following segment, we find out that Komi overslept and didn't eat breakfast. Coincidentally, the shy delinquent Makoto wants to invite Tadano and Komi to have lunch with him. He, of course, doesn't know how to go about asking them. He's freaking the f*** out and is overthinking his interaction. Honestly, I can relate because I've been described as the intimidating type when in reality I was socially scared shitless. Tadano takes the upper hand and invites him to eat lunch with him, making Makoto's day. Makoto believes Komi is indirectly mentoring him, almost out of sight, but in reality she's worried about Tadano's safety. The lunch gets awkward but kind of rewarding in some weird way. We end this episode with Komi buying 5 roasted sweet potatoes. One too many since there are only 4 members of the family including herself. So she decides to give Tadano the extra potato. A sweet little moment. And now I really want a roasted sweet potato. That sounds so good. This anime is providing us a Christmas episode. In summer. Distribution issues, I bet, but I don't know. Specifically, it's a Christmas Eve episode, and Komi has nothing planned for the holidays. That is until Najimi sets up a Christmas Eve party at Komi's house. At the last minute. Without her or her family's prior knowledge. Yeah. Komi then realizes that she has to get a gift, but she's not confident enough to get one herself, nor is she fully aware of what someone would actually want. Luckily, her brother happens to be home, and she forces him to go shopping with her. Not only is this a holiday episode, it's a sibling episode. We've only briefly seen her younger, stoic brother. This is kind of playing into my desires to see some development of characters we've definitely seen in Season 1. Komi is having fun window shopping, but her brother would rather get the fuck out as soon as possible. Not in a hostile or overtly moody way, but in a straight-to-the-point stoic way. Through sibling convincing, he sucks it up and continues to help her shop. Komi and her brother seem to have their own silent language, similar to how Komi and her dad interact. We already know that her mom is the social outlier in the family. It's nice to see that no one in the family seems to be overtly socially isolated by one another. We find out that not only is this a Christmas Eve party, it is also an early surprise birthday party for Komi. Apparently she was born on Christmas Day. Okay. When Najimi first, brought up the Christmas party, I thought it was mostly for them and as a way to really push Komi into a social situation by having a party at her house. And this rubbed me the wrong way, because there's one thing to challenge someone to grow, but it's another thing when you force something for the sake of something good, but it's really for your own entertainment. But then the birthday thing came up. I'm like, oh, that's actually really sweet. And then later on, we actually find out that Tadano was the one that asked Najimi to set it up. So the gesture is really sweet. At first I thought it was Najimi just being pushy for the sake of having fun or something, but it turned out to be Tadano trying to throw a surprise party for Komi. Regardless of who set up the party, I do think they should have contacted at least Komi's parents or something. But then again, do they have their number? I don't know. Like, anyways, it just seemed very last minute at first, but thankfully it turned out to be a nice party because various Christmas and birthday shenanigans ensue, including a Who's the King game, where whoever draws the king's number gets to make an order. It's basically a combo of activities like drawing straws or truth or dare. I will say, even though we are only 4 episodes into season 2, so far this is my favorite episode, I'm just gonna say it. It was really fun. There was a lot to this episode. Not only was it a Christmas episode, it was a birthday episode, it was a sibling episode, it was a party episode, just a lot of good interactions and character growth for Komi especially, and just interactions, just all around fun. This season is really having casual fun with various character interactions. Despite my assumptions in season 1 of having Komi's friendship goal being episodic, I'm actually glad that it's taking its time with the friends she's made and being steady with how many new friends she makes. Hopefully the rate and pace we have with these characters and these interactions stays that way. After all, we shouldn't want to rush into too many potential good things. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this, be sure to like and subscribe. If your birthday falls on or very close to a holiday, do you celebrate them separately or do you combine the celebrations? Also, do you like sweet potatoes? If so, how do you like to eat them? I personally love sweet potato fries if they're seasoned right. Until next time, stay safe out there and stay observant, my fellow peers. Bye!